Welcome to Think Big with Dan and Qasim. Join hosts Dan Melnick and Qasim Masood as they explore big ideas, limitless possibilities, and engage with visionaries, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders who dare to dream big, get inspired, motivated, and find practical tips for personal growth. Think big, dream bigger, and ignite your potential.
All right, welcome to Think Big with Dan and Qasim. And if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, tell us where you live and what you do for a living.
Hello, everybody. My name is Hasina Grice. I live in the state of New York, in Orange County and Newburgh, New York, to be exact. And I am a pastry chef. I'm an entrepreneur, and I operate my own business named Perfect Sweets.
Awesome. So how did you get the idea to start your business?
Well, I've got the idea to start my business because I just found that I always had a heart and a passion for doing my own thing. I used to work in social work, and it was always a passion of mine, baking, since I was a little girl. And I just decided, it was time to step up and do what I've always wanted to do and not necessarily what other people wanted me to do. So that's when I went back to school, and after graduating, started my business.
For sure. So I guess like as of today, right? Like where are most of your customers? Like are they local in New York? Do you ship nationwide? Like how can somebody get your products?
Most of my customers are local to Orange County. However, I do have a lot of people who have transplanted themselves and left Orange County who've been requesting that I start shipping. So in the next year, we're looking to expand and get into the business of shipping out our products so that everyone can taste what everybody else loves about Perfect Sweets.
Awesome. So do you have like a storefront? Do you sell from your website? Like, how do people find out about your business locally?
Locally, well, we are very much a concierge service. We bake everything fresh to order. We are currently using space, a commercial space, through our commissary because we have a mobile cart that we introduced to the public last year that allowed us to travel around Orange County so that everybody could kind of get a taste, and we could go from being just local to our city to expanding throughout the county. So right now, if people are interested in contacting Perfect Sweets for catering and our cart and other things, and possibly shipping as we move forward throughout the rest of 2024, then you can visit us at our website, www.perfectsweetsinc.com, or you can email us at info@perfectsweetsinc.com.
For sure. Well, I guess I'm curious, right? Like, have you run ads? Like, are you like in like PR? Or like, how have you gotten in front of people to grow your business thus far?
We've gotten in, I've worked with people who have done marketing for us. We do have someone that we work with who does our videos and puts together different social media ads. We're on every platform that exists, known to man, thus far. And, we also go to different events as they become available in the local community to get ourselves out there. We do a lot of advertising on social media. Social media has actually grown our business, especially around the time that COVID hit, because we had to think a little bit differently about how to reach our customers because people stopped having parties, which is what we used to cater to mostly with doing birthday cakes and things like that. So once COVID came in, we had to reshift how we approached people. And so social media definitely presented that platform for us.
For sure. So I guess in terms of like, this kind of concierge service, like, are you like a one person operation or do you have like a big team? Like, what does that look like in terms of serving all of your clients and customers?
Mm-hmm. For the most part, we're a very small team. We're a family run, operated team. My husband does a lot of the social media side. My sons help working on our mobile cart. But for the most part, we're a very small team, which is why we're looking to expand, looking for space where I can expand to other areas so that my business can reach further than what it is doing now.
For sure. So I guess what would you say separates you from your competition?
Most definitely what separates me from the competition is the quality of the ingredients that we put into our goods. And also, we're very much about love. When a person comes to my cart, when a person does business with us, we want to build long-lasting connections. We treat everybody with respect. It is an absolute honor to have customers who are faithful, who appreciate our products, who tell the next person about the experience with just not only dealing with us because we're very professional and we believe in always being professional, but just the quality. If I can create a food memory for someone, if they taste something of mine and the next thing out of their mouth is, wow, this made me think about my grandmother baking in the kitchen, that is the ultimate achievement for me. We love creating positive food memories.
For sure. So I guess like if somebody uses your service or if they interact with you and enjoy it, how do you focus on customer lifetime value? Like making sure that people are coming back and buying more product from you and think of you as their service provider for your products.
We think first impressions go a long way. I've never had a customer who hasn't recommended me, who hasn't supported me. Like we have customers that have been with me since day one, before I even went back to school, who are still here because they appreciate the fact that I honor them as customers. You know, we don't take lightly the fact that someone chooses to spend their money with our business, no matter how great or how small. Every dollar is valuable to us, and having that connection and forming those bonds, letting them and them knowing and trusting that we're going to always show up, we're going to always be professional, we're going to always give them a good quality product, is what I feel like sets us above and keeps those customers close.
For sure. So what would you say is the biggest challenge that you face in your business today?
I would say the biggest challenge right now for me personally is just taking the cap off of growth right now, you know, looking for space. You know, the market with purchasing property and things in the market are a little crazy right now. So that's been a little bit slow in helping me to grow to the next level. So that's definitely a challenge. Also, having people come in that might not be family member and training them to have that same passion and love for the quality product that you put out is going to always be a challenge. So that's why, you know, going forward, dealing with people who have also gone to the Culinary Institute of America and had that basic foundation and training and being able to pour into them and get them to understand that it's not just about getting people to buy your product, but it's about the experience. It's about showing people love and honoring them for the fact that they are a customer of yours.
For sure. So, in terms of your business specifically, like what would you say is like your top priority in the next few months? Are you focused, like you mentioned, obviously, but like, maybe shipping product, or I guess like what are you really focused on in 2024?
In the next few months, I am focused on finding a property that will allow me to expand, and not only because I've had requests for not just shipping, but for also wholesaling to restaurants, right? So those are businesses within businesses within businesses. So not only just taking care of the local market and having our mobile unit, but also being able to have a unit that focuses on shipping and one that focuses on wholesale.
For sure. So I guess like wholesale is still something that you haven't done yet, but it's something that you also kind of want to get into along with maybe more of a direct to consumer e-commerce business.
Right. Yes, I've had requests from people who own businesses asking to supply them with things. And that's a business within of itself, you know, that can take up a lot of time, each of those different areas. So I am definitely looking to create an umbrella. Perfect Sweets will have many things going on underneath the umbrella that is Perfect Sweets.
For sure. So obviously now in 2024, many companies are looking for the best use case for high level technology like AI, right? So do you guys use AI in your business? Or if not, like where do you think the AI could help you guys out in 2024?
AI, that's interesting. You know, I know a lot of people have been introducing that, but we're so very much focused on being hands on and having that real person voice and that connection because of our motto of making sure that every customer feels special and feels loved. So I don't know if I could type that into an AI program, you know, that one-on-one interaction, but it's definitely something that we're looking into.
For sure. So what would you say is like the one biggest piece of advice that you wish you knew before you started this company?
I guess I would probably say that, you know, personal health is very important. When you're an entrepreneur and you're running your own business, being in good physical health shape, mental shape is very important, because entrepreneurship is not for the faint. It's not for the weak. You have to know what you're doing. You have to know the reason why and be passionate about what you're doing every day. Because on those days when you don't feel like doing it and you still have orders to get out the door, those are the moments when you have to really ask yourself, do I love what I'm doing? Why am I doing this? And what am I trying to gain by going forward? So for those people who are thinking about getting into entrepreneurship, they absolutely positively have to take care of their physical and mental health.
Yeah, definitely. So if we're going to have this conversation again in 1 year from now, where do you see things going for your business?
Oh man. If we have this conversation 1 year from now, I definitely expect to be telling you that I have hired at least 10 people, that you will have already tasted some of Perfect Sweets products because they will have already been shipped to you. And I would love to venture out into the rest of the counties that surround Orange County in New York.
That's exciting, and we're rooting for you. So, like you already mentioned your website, but I guess maybe
Mhm.
any other social media, or I guess ways that, anybody watching this podcast could reach out and get in contact with you or your brand.
You can absolutely follow us on Instagram at Perfect Sweets Inc. We are on YouTube. We are also on Twitter. We're on LinkedIn. We are on TikTok, Perfect Sweets, perfect underscore sweets underscore. And again, feel free to email us at info@perfectsweetsinc.com, or visit us on our website. As soon as you type in Perfect Sweets on Google, we are the first to pop up. So you can absolutely reach us.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time today. Of
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
course. Thanks. All right. Bye.
Bye.